So, yep, go ahead and say hi to YouTube, everybody, because guess what? We are now going to be using this footage to talk about the core set and all of its glory. So, obviously, Battlefiend is going to be really good. My chat box kind of gets in the way, but I'm not going to move it because I'm lazy. But regardless, Battlefiend, obviously 5 out of 5. This card is going to see ridiculous amounts of play because it's really good. It's a 1/2. 5 stars. Crimson Sigil Runner. It's a card that really hasn't seen that much play, but Outcast might be good in the future. I think that free legend plug. I think that this card is probably not going to see much play, but if Outcast becomes an actual archetype, then this card will see play. So it's definitely a 3 or a 4, but I'm going to go ahead and just say 3 because I don't think it's going to see as much play. Or at least it's going to see the same amount of play that it already has, which means maybe niche decks, but not really that good of a card. Chaos Strike is a 5. It goes in every single Demon Hunter deck. This is just going to be the staple because it is already in every single Demon Hunter deck, so still good card. Feast of Souls, it's a 1. The token Demon Hunter really doesn't have much support. I mean, it does have support, but this card already hasn't seen play. I don't think it's going to see more play unless we see more Demon Hunter support that has tokens and whatnot. Not a good card. Alright, so this is the new legendary Kor'vas Bloodthorn, 2/2 for 2 mana, charge, and lifesteal. And after you play a card with Outcast, you can return this to your hand. I don't see this card being good unless for some reason they can discount this very, very easily and have it stay discounted. So, like, even if you get a Skull of Gul'dan discount on this, you play an Outcast card and you get to return this back to your hand. That is, like, the best situation for this card. And I feel like there are other situations that, yeah, it's like a worse Pinflinger. That's actually, like, the best way to describe it. This is, like, a strictly worse Pinflinger. Like, this is literally what would happen. Like, if somebody tells you, hey, what would happen if you would just make Pinflinger a 2-mana 2/2? This is, like, pretty much a good example. Because, like, you have to synergize your deck so well with this card in order for it to be worth it. And here's the big kicker for me that really makes me not want to play this card. Just say for by some manner, Demon Hunter gets hand buff support for whatever reason. Like, they have that one card that's a weapon. That one minion that can turn into a weapon. I think Felscreamer Executioner is the name. Maybe if Demon Hunter gets hand buff support, it would be cool for that card. But even if you do have something like that, this card gets returned back to your hand and then it'll lose those buffs. Doesn't synergize. So, like, I hate to say that this card is bad and just be like, it's probably not going to see play. But I want to give this card a 2 because I really don't think it's that good. This guy should have something like the -1 Outcast. Wait, no, this guy should have something like Outcast cost -1. I don't think so. You don't want this card to be busted. Like, maybe that one card that discounts your Outcast cards and discounts your hero power or whatever can be, like, used in a pretty goofy deck where you just cheese a lot of mana. Other than that, I really don't see a way to make this useful. Is there any neutral buffs? Not that I'm aware. I don't think there are. Not hand buffs, at least. Like, there's stuff that buffs, like, beasts and stuff in your hand, but Demon Hunter doesn't have anything like that. But I think I'm going to give this a 2, because I think there might be a niche deck that can use this, but I don't have hope for it. Sightless Watcher. I think this card is still, like, okay. It's one of those cards that has kind of been, like, cut out of Demon Hunter decks because it's been, like a 35th card. But I think now we actually might see some play because a lot of, like, the good stuff, like Twin Slice, is gone. So, thank God. This card actually might see play, especially if, like, foddering out specific cards might be useful. So, I'm going to give this a 3, just because I'm hopeful for Sightless Watcher because I like it. Spectral Sight, 5, good card. 5, good card. We don't need to talk about this. It's in every single Demon Hunter deck. That's good. Coordinated Strike, it's bad. Token Demon Hunter needs more support. We've already discussed that. I-Beam, 5. It's a good card. OTK Demon Hunter is still going to be a thing. So, yeah. I think that this card is still going to be fine. It's a 5. Alright, so this is a new one. Gan'arg Glaivesmith. Outcast, give your hero +3 this turn. This actually seems like a good way to support the Outcast mechanic. And actually just Outcast decks in general. Just because the biggest issue with Outcast is that a lot of the cards, like Skull, obviously, are, like, you know, cards you want to Outcast. But there's not really a lot of situations to where you're going for like an aggressive strategy. You're more so just going for like value. And there needs to be more good Outcast cards in order to make an actual Outcast deck. So maybe this card could be useful like in like that other card that I said earlier, the one that discounts your Outcast cards. Maybe that could be good. But I don't know if that deck is going to be good. And 3 mana for 3 attack, it's not that bad. And now that Demon Hunter's losing like Twin Slices and stuff, it could actually be good for like tempo. So I think this card could be good, but I'm not hopeful for the Outcast Demon Hunter archetype, to be honest. So I'm going to give this a 3, because it might be good. Ashtongue Battlelord, unless board becomes really, really decent, then I don't think this card sees play. Maybe if a hand buff Demon Hunter becomes a thing and you have like Broom Shenanigans, that could be pretty useful. But this card is already not seen play, and like it's a really valuable 4-drop, but it's just, I don't know. I give it a 3. I don't think this is gonna see much. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm gonna say the cards, and if I need to do something, I will. I'm being lazy. Like a lot of these cards are pretty valuable, but I will make it a different. You know, I'll just do this. Actually, why not? There we go. That's a better way of doing it. There we go, streamer, using our noggins. Okay, there we go. That fixes everything. Thank you, Warcurse, for making me be a better streamer. So we didn't talk about Raging Felscreamer, but if OTK Demon Hunter is good, this card is still good, so it's a 4. It goes into a meta deck, so bam, good card. Maybe it sees you play in other decks. Chaos Nova saw Fringe play for a bit, kind of. But other than that, it really didn't have much going for it. So I think this card's probably like a 2. Like, it maybe will see play, but it's kind of funny how like a card like this is like strictly good because like this kind of removal is just what you need every now and again. It just doesn't work in Demon Hunter because Demon Hunter doesn't care how all the time. Yeah, 2.5. It could go in a good deck. Warglaives of Azzinoth. Alright, this is a big one. This one I kind of have mixed feelings about. 5 mana, 3/3 weapon. It's essentially what it used to be, except it has 1 less durability. 1 less durability. This is what a lot of people were suggesting it to be. But I still think that this is going to be really good. Because this doesn't change how good the 3 swing was already. Like, I think this card's a 4. This card might bring back some ridiculous like Battlefiend turns. Because like that's the biggest thing with this. Like Demon Hunter has so many ways of having this be really good. With like just synergizing with minions that need you to attack. So like Gladebound Adept, for example. We might see the return of Gladebound Adept and this card, because now we have coin turn 5, play this, clear maybe 2 minions, save the weapon, then swing this on turn 5, play Gladebound Adept. Like, there's a lot of ways to make this card useful. Also, yeah, Battlefiend goes burr. This card's, I think, a 5. I think this is literally going to come back in Demon Hunter decks. Maybe we don't run 2, but if this card is good, it's going to be really good. Yo, Martian! Martian coming in with the raid. Dude, we're talking about cards, and then we're going to play Anyfin Paladin. So, guys, if you like Wild, you came in at the perfect day. Thank you so much for that raid, Martian. What's going on, man? You guys are on YouTube, so say hi. We're doing a thing for YouTube where we're reviewing the cards. And we just started, so feel free to get talking, man, because I've got a few points that I want to make, and I'll be sure to try to get to every single one of you guys. Big raid, that's right. Jesus Faction, what's going on, man? Don't forget to check out that giveaway, guys. Blizzard hooked me up, so definitely feel free to take advantage of that. Martian said you weren't streaming Wild. I am streaming Wild. I mean, I was earlier. There's your proof. But let's talk about cards. This is a 5 because it's good. Oh, Xena wants to say hi to everyone, Xena? Alright. Oh, wait, no. Give me a hug. Yeah. Okay, that's not a hug, but fine. I'll let you off the hook for now. Doggo tried to say hi, but she's too excited. Alright, this card, I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. This card, I think, is like a 5 or a 6. Like, hold on a minute, guys. This card is actually ridiculous. Because here's why. Here's why this card is ridiculous. Literally on turn 9, you can play this, swing into a minion. If it lives, you can hero power, swing into your opponent's face, and then suddenly this will hit the enemy face. This is King Crush, but better. because you get to hit 2 things. And then suddenly your opponent's like, oh my god, what the hell, man? And if you have, yeah, literally if you have a weapon, which odds are you will on turn 8, then suddenly this is just ridiculous. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Something I just realized. Hello, it's a demon. Philosophy? You guys heard of philosophy? Suddenly you have 9/9? Hello? This card is actually ridiculous. This card should not have rush. Yes, I agree. This card is actually going to be in like really good Demon Hunter decks. And that's only if Demon Hunter wants to go into the late stages of the game. But this is like, I want to say this is like a RAGNAROS. It's like a RAGNAROS, but better. It's ridiculously good. Big Demon also Big Demon. That is a really good point. It's Big Demon, so now suddenly Big Demon support. This card is going in every single Demon Hunter deck. It's a 6. I think this is the Corridor Creeper of the expansion, except it's not really a sleeper. It's kind of slapping you in the face. If nobody says this card is good, Clark HELLSCREAM right now is calling this a 6 out of 10. I'm sorry, a 6 out of 5. 6 out of 5, this card is good. We'll see you play in every single Demon Hunter deck that aims to go face.